Yo, I'm Bob. Totally blind since birth into Star Wars. Going to be unboxing a vehicle from the Power of the Force 2 Expanded Universe line. This is the T-47 Airspeeder. And this was a Ralph McQuarrie concept design. Hasbro just decided to turn this into a vehicle. And I always liked this thing when I was a kid and when I owned it. Read about airspeeders in the novels, expanded universe novels back in the day. Yeah, it's basically a snowspeeder, but always used this as an airspeeder when I was a kid. So, this is all wrapped in plastic. So I'm going to pause this, break everything out of the figure tray, and we'll have a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye. Alright, I got the Airspeeder out of the packaging, got it put together. You just have to snap the wings into the sides. So this is, once again, a prototype vehicle. That's what I used to pretend it was when I was a kid anyway. So there's the top, the laser cannons and all that. It's got wings that snap open into attack mode. So there are the wings up like that. If we turn it over on the bottom, yeah, there's a proton torpedo that we get. So rather than harpoons and tow cables, these smaller air speeders had proton torpedoes. And here is our pilot that comes with the Airspeeder. Or you could pretend it's a snowspeeder. I used to just use these against TIE fighters and things like that. Just use them as run-of-the-mill air speeders. I had a snowspeeder, a larger snowspeeder that, of course, had a cockpit that seated two. The one that made noises and, you know, had flashing lights and the firing harpoon and all that. But I like this vehicle as well because, you know, it was a smaller vehicle and it was just another vehicle to add to the Rebel Alliance. Is this cockpit not wanting to open? There we go. Yeah, the cockpit canopy opens there. Whoop. There's where our guy sits. Probably can't see much in there. Alright. Here's our buddy in the cockpit there. I like the laser cannons on the front. They look more like the laser cannons on the X-Wings. No weapon for our Airspeeder pilot. I think this thing's closed all the way. It was a bit difficult to get the wings to snap onto the sides, but I managed to get them. Somebody put it together for me when I was a kid, so you know I had to spend a couple of minutes trying to get the wings on. I was wondering if I'd have a tough time with it. Not too tough of a time though. Really cool little vehicle. I'd kind of like to see it make a comeback. It would make a neat little speeder for the Rebels or the Resistance in canon. Love the way the proton torpedo looks underneath. I guess that'll do for this short and sweet Star Wars Expanded Universe vehicle and figure review. And I will hear you guys next time. May the Force be with you.